go. Right. Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and this week's live stream for Project Zomboid on the SurvivorCity servers. There we go. And if you want to join the server, you can. Link details are in the description below. I'm just going to do a quick bit of admin. If I can spell stream with an A, that always helps. There we go. Right. Okay. Right. So we're pretty much done here in Rosewood. And last week we started making moves towards Muldraugh. We started cleaning up the garage area where we're going to start making a base. But one of the things we do need to do is make sure we've got food in our backpack, which we do. We've got chips, we've got jerky, some dehydrated meat sticks, and the bags. Right, so we might need the bags. Let's see if we've got any more bags kicking around. So there's 5 there, that's good. There's some literature. We could take the literature and start literature down there. I haven't actually read any books because last week I died. Yay! So I've been building my character up this week again. But as you can see, we've had food in here, and you see it's starting to say stale, even though it's frozen. So it's a case of the food is stale grapes, stale corn, that kind of thing. So things are slightly beginning to go off. So hopefully, just eat a zucchini and a pear. We'll eat a pear. Get our food levels up. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to outlay the plans. So what we're going to do is, because I've got an axe or 2 at my disposal. Yep, Jenny's still going. Well, how well is the Jenny going? Okay, still in very good condition as from when I last looked at it, which wasn't that long ago. It was like a couple of days ago, so other people haven't been on the server. As I said, link in the description below if you want to get on the server. It's not password protected or anything. Run by SurvivorCity, adminned by me. Safe houses are now turned on. So we're all good there. Looks like I could do with some. I need to do some work on my Hummer. Suspect that the engine isn't doing too well. Okay, alright. Let me sort this out. There we go. Right. Right, so if you do enjoy the content, don't forget to hit like and consider subscribing. Check out my other videos. This week I've been mostly playing DayZ, and I've also been playing a game which I've had for a while called Planet Crafter. There's no shooting involved, which actually for gaming actually makes a change for me. I've also been playing Shell Shock Live, which has been quite fun. It's a bit like Worms in tanks, basically. Some of the weapons are quite interesting and funny. We've been playing it with the Fragland crew on Thursday nights, and it's been good fun. Looking forward to Portal 2, which has been announced recently. I've actually got that. You can actually download it and play the beta. Not dissimilar from the first one. It does. One of the problems that I did have with the first one is it felt slow, and I don't know why. It just did. And the second one has that same feeling about it, so I'm kind of disappointed that they haven't done anything about that. But you know, such is life. But Planet Crafter, I played Planet Crafter good year ago, and I didn't quite know what I was doing with it. And I installed it again recently just to see where I got to, and I still had the save game. So I've picked up from the save game, and things have like got a lot better. I'm doing really well with it now, and I've been playing a fair bit of that. With Project Zomboid, I've got my character back up to scratch, and I didn't do something rudimentary back at the base, which I meant to do and completely forgot. I just got in my car and took off. But we'll cover that later, because I don't think we're going to get a base up and running in Muldraugh today, but we're going to make a start. I think we have a generator, so we have electricity, and I think we've got a generator that covers the pumps as well. It's a case of getting down there and finding out, to be honest. I always hit that lamppost without fail, and that's why my engine needs repairs. Right, so let's stick to the right hand side of the road. So if I remember rightly, there's a vehicle or two in the middle of the road. Right, so then we did do a lot of work down here last week. We killed a lot of Z's. Not just here, but all over the place. Alright, so yeah, we've got a generator. And the idea is that I want to sort of screen off most of this area here. Oh, there was a garbage bag there. Right, so one of the things that I'm going to need to do... Dash elite key. Okay. So one of the things I need to do... is build a set of stairs, because cunningly I came down with no nails as well. I've just realised that I've come so unprepared. Right, so there's nothing in there, but the idea is what we're going to do is we're going to try today, because I have the carpentry skill to do this, is put barrels above each of these sinks. The bodies are beginning to decompose. None of this is respawned from the other week. It's not a bad thing, I suppose. Right, let's just, whilst I'm thinking about it, let's take a look at my engine. It says it's green, and it says it's 100%, but for some reason, engine quality, that could be the problem. 58. I'll tell you what, let's take the sports car. I don't think the sports car's got anything in it. No. Of course, the other problem that is like all of my weapons are perhaps got no petrol, so let's sort that out. Take the empty gas can. See, all my weapons are up there. Turn on the Jenny, which enables me to use the pumps to take fuel into the empty gas can. Bit too keen and eager. Actually, I better check that this car's actually able to do anything and go anywhere. Okay, looks good. So let's add some fuel. Yeah, put the gas can in the boot. The problem with playing lots of different games is because the controls are different. I quite often get them confused. Okay, so let's tank it up properly. There we go. Siphoning gas in build 42, you're going to need some kind of pipe if you're taking it out of a vehicle. Because at the moment you can just go up to it with a gas can and say, "Oh, I want to get petrol out of that," and you can't. It's going to change, from what I understand. Right, okay, so we now turn off the generator because we don't want to unnecessarily use fuel, because that's powering everything in there, including the lights and the refrigerators and the fridges. And the question is how far did we get? Now, I know we went a fair way, and I know we burnt a load of stuff. Yeah, no, this looks like this is kind of where we got to, I figure. I think that's a good indication. Now, I know that I ended up being parked outside the police station. Oh yeah, lots of devastation at the police station. I don't think we made it to Book Naked, which is just here. But there seems a distinct absence of Z's. So maybe... Actually, so one of my nasty habits in this game, and the reason I do it, is because you never know whether your car's going to start again. So I have this habit of just leaving the engine running, but that of course attracts zombies. It's like, you don't want that. Right, so let's just drop all of that on the floor so we get some respawns at a later date. That's something I need to do. Let's see if I can create a library of sorts. I've actually got a... No, apart from my axe that I fight with.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I'm running a little late this morning, so...
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It is what it is. I'm in Book Naked in Muldraugh.
Alright. Did we do a lot? Did we do enough damage to...
The Z population, we certainly did.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I've not been down this way since last week. I've been busy sort of like doing my reading and getting myself back up to snuff, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just emptying the bookshelves in Book Naked. Then I'm going to grab the bits that we're probably going to need. In fact, those we're going to need most definitely. So I'm actually going to loot those. But I'm going to dump the crossword magazines. But the others we're going to keep. And then we've got the ones in here. I'm just going to go through and pick out like a set of books, if you see what I mean. So I can definitely see Metalwork 5 there. Right, so let's start with carpentry. So 1 and 3. So carpentry. Got Metalwork 4. No, I don't have Metalwork 4. We'll take that. Don't have electronics 4 either, so we'll pick that up. Right, I've got Carpentry Volume 1. Carpentry Volume 4. Carpentry Volume 2. There we go. Engineering Magazine 1. Take that. I think we're missing Carpentry 5. I didn't see that here. Right, okay, so we've got Carpentry 1 to 4.
I believe so.
We have Carpentry 1 to 5 at Rosewood. We just don't have it at Muldraugh at the moment. I'm just grabbing books from Book Naked for the skills that we need. So now we've done that, let's get mechanics. Okay, well,
so I did pick up a game that looks like it's fun. It's not a survival game.
Okay.
Like a Zomboid one.
All right. Okay.
It can be a multiplayer one. It looks like.
Okay.
Let me find it here. Green Hell is what it's called.
Oh, I've played through Green Hell. It's really good. I've enjoyed it.
And I believe you can play multiplayer on that too.
Ah, I don't think you could when I played it. So yeah, that would be interesting.
It says online co-op.
Ooh, okay. Tailoring 2-4. Yeah, there was something being advertised for it on Steam, sort of decorations pack. Recently, from what I remember.
Yeah, but
well.
it's on sale for $8.25.
Yes. Okay.
So,
cool.
I bought it.
Fair enough. We love a good
you know
gun.
what? This looks like something that, and I can use my controller with it.
Yep. Tailoring 1. Metalwork 4. Metalwork 1. Mechanics 1. Okay, fine. Electricity. We've got electricity 2. I think that's the same thing, isn't it? Pin that. Tailoring 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, electricity 1. Electricity 3. Mechanics 5. Oh, we've actually got mechanics 5 already. Look at that. Metalwork 2. Tailoring mechanics 2. I'm missing a lot of the mechanics books. Metalwork 5. Okay. Fine. We might have to.
AFK.
Okay. Alright, so that's part of it. Stacking up on knowledge. Right, so this week, drink of choice is Red Thunder from Aldi. Oh, let's see if I can even open it. Oh, yeah. Interesting. I don't remember it tasting like that, but it's nice. Okay, so I definitely need some nails. Need to eat something. Let's go with some chips. Eat the chips. What is it with the cars in this game not starting straight away when they've got 100% engine? Oh, there's some Z's. So, I think we've got to the point where... So, green's the grocers, is the place to be, apparently. And you want to kill zombies. Right, let's just get our ill-gotten gains back. Down here. To where we want to be. Because one of the things I'm going to have to do...
But, yeah, had to get myself a new phone.
Oh, okay. What happened?
The other one was just slowing down too much and wasn't holding the cord wasn't staying in.
Well, okay.
So
it's a good enough reason to buy a new phone?
Yeah, this one has 128 gig storage just on the phone itself.
Okay, cool.
That I bought. The other one only had 32 gig.
Oh my god, yeah, you can see the difference in technology as you go upgrade phones, can't you? It's like, yeah, this one's got so much more that you can do with it. It's like, great.
You and I both remember when we didn't have phones that we had to have hard drives on.
Yeah.
The old dial-up phones.
Oh yeah. Those were the days.
Simpler times.
Simpler times. Just not necessarily better.
I mean, you didn't have Facebook at that time. You didn't have to worry about
social media.
Whether or not you didn't have to worry about somebody talking trash online and the world getting to know it.
Yeah. Yeah, things were like more community based, weren't they? If something happened, it was like just in your community. It didn't
Exactly,
go global. Okay, so nails and preferably another axe of some kind, because I left all my axes back home in Rosewood.
Now, why would you do that?
Because I'm stupid. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way through.
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. You didn't have to. Let me fill in the blanks. But yeah, so I'm going to weave my way through all the Z's in Muldraugh to the end. And hopefully create a space where I can raid that sort of like warehouse near the restaurant and inn.
Well, I mean, if you had taken the fire truck, you could have taken and done the fire trick.
Yeah, I could have done, but that's just cheesing it, so... Too cheesy. As much as I love cheese.
What, you're not going to be trying to do Chester Cheetah?
No. I'm going to try and avoid it. There's always a lot of zombies more in the town than there is on the outskirts. But this is looking hideous. This could be an interesting fight to get in from the north end of Muldraugh. There's a lot of these. Right, so this is our usual haunt. God. Just going to run that one over. few too many, maybe. I'm going to leave the engine running. At least then if the zombies do come, they can take an interest in the car and not in me.
Yeah. I'll grab something in a little bit.
Plus, of course, it's pitch black and I'm fighting zombies again, as always. It's just a thing.
That seems to be your thing.
It is. I'm well known for it.
I mean, it's like every time I come on and you're gone fighting zombies and it's at night, I'm like, go home.
Go home, read a book. And hello
Exactly.
to Zazar. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for getting on and saying hi. If you are watching the stream, get on, say hi, ask questions. I'm always happy to answer questions on Project Zomboid and demonstrate stuff as I go along, as if I can. It's not always possible. Using the traditional backing off fighting technique. Okay, I actually think I mostly got away with that. There don't seem to be any other zombies coming, which is good. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that for the time being. I can always crowbar my way in. Oh, okay. Let's swap seats and get out the other side. Because that van actually has the key in it. Right, so I've got some...
Oh, it's got a key in it?
Yeah, there's a grey van by the warehouse. It's got a key in it. I was going to try it, and then there was a zombie came around the door. No, it's not playing ball. Could be out of petrol.
That's always the case.
Usually, yeah.
You have to have gas.
This one I can hotwire. Open the boot, open the doors. Okay. It's 3:30 in the morning. Let's have something to eat quick. Keep yourself on the move. Now, I don't want to invade this warehouse in the dark, because usually I can't see what's going on, and that doesn't help at all. Let's see if we can comb some zombies off of the highway. Alright, those guys just there. And the mistake that I've made there is I'm actually using my crowbar, because it was the last weapon I used out in my hands to unlock the car. Oh, one hitter. Not all zombies are built the same. Right, so this is warehouse actually does make a good base. Unfortunately, you do get zombie spawns in here. Oh, that was annoying. The context menu came up when I pressed the right button. Right, so trying to get the zombies out. Should start getting daylight soon. The best Genfat go. Uh-oh. Both the door and the shutter. Okay. Now, I don't know how many there are behind though. The fact that it's not going bang, 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 bang suggests there's only one. How was that a surprise exactly? I see garbage bag loot opportunity. Right, so it's slowly getting daylight. But not that much daylight in there. That's still pitch black. Right, so what's the deal with these cars? Petrol, 0. Petrol, 0. That's 1. Just as we suspected. Oh, hello. There's a few. Let's see if we can attract a few of them away. Just get rid of them. Marauding hordes. Let's get a few more coming. Take them on a few at a time, rather than the entire horde at once. Seriously? For God's sake, don't know what's going on there. Absolutely disappointing performance. Whoops, missed. There's still a huge number of zombies over there. Characters also exerted. So the moist has an effect as well. That'll help the light situation. Two or three, that'll do. Drag him over here. Oh, that one that's just disappeared off above me. There it is. Knew it. You cheeky madam. Where did they come from? There's some close moments in there. There's, every now and again, it's almost going for the lunge. Let's have a quick sit on the floor and recover. Moderately exerted. But it looks like all of those are now gone. Around the corner. And there's only 6. 7 if you include the guy sitting down who's just got up. Where did all those guys go? That's slightly worrying, I guess. Move fish to the window liquor. Alright, let's open this shutter down here, get some more light in. And then check upstairs quickly. Not sure we've got no loose C's here, which can be the case. But no, looks like we're good. Right, let's see if we can find some bits that we need. Welder's masks all over the place. Ah, a hand axe. We'll take the hand axe, thank you very much. And another hand axe, and a crowbar, and a pipe wrench. Those things we definitely need all of. Box of nails, definitely. Ah, the garden spray, we'll take that as well. Box of nails, the holy grail of wood glue. More nails, more wood glue. Wood glue's one of the best repairs for your weapons, like baseball bats and things like that. More wood glue, more nails. Lots of propane torches as per usual. More wood glue, good grief. There's the obligatory antique oven. We always find one of those. Oh, well, I've got to pick that up for Super. More nails, that's good. That's what we were after mostly. More golden spray cans, not particularly bothered because I've actually picked one up. Screws are useful. There's a wood axe. We'll definitely have that. Thank you very much. That'll help us cut down some trees. More nails. More spray cans. Okay, well, one of the things I could do is pick up most, if not all, of the wood that we saw earlier. This is quite a bit of wood. It's another crowbar. I'm going to leave that there. So there's 2 planks. If I can get enough planks, check out that one on the end. Probably not. Yeah, okay. Right, let's get some of this booty into the back of the car. It should be empty. Box of nails and the wood axe. Because you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to be using that wood axe at some point in the not too distant future. Let's put that in there as well. And Super's favourite, the pipe wrench, of course. The wood glue goes in there too. The rest of it I'm going to keep there, and then I'm going to see if we can pick up as much of that wood as I can. As much of the planks. But first, let's deal with this guy. Is he alone? Is the question. Yeah, kind of. Looks like it. Planks 3. Saves me having to do a lot of work later if I can actually pick the planks up. Seven. That's halfway to a set of stairs, 7. In fact, I think you need about 15 in total. So now that I'm heavily overloaded and probably can't run, I need to get that into the back of the car. So that if things do go horribly pear-shaped and I have to run away, I can. Right, so I've almost got enough for a set of stairs. And that's the end of the storage capacity for the car. Oh dear. Right, so let's see if we can put that many planks on a seat. I think we can, and in the meanwhile... Okay. 6 to a seat. Let's see if we can find some more. Four. That'll do nicely, thank you very much. Mr. Lava, hi, welcome to the channel. As always, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer and demonstrate if I can. No, you're welcome. Oh, did I say antidepressants? We'll take antidepressants, thank you very much. So I'm scouting for varying bits and pieces that I'm hoping to build up a base with at the moment. So I'm actually picking up planks, which I don't usually do. Usually I just chop down trees and create my own planks, but doing it slightly different today. Yeah, I mean, I always do things the hard way, so make life easy for myself this playthrough, huh? Alright, Super should be with us soon. Was there planks over here? No, there's plenty of seeds though, so if we need to come back for seeds. Right, because I've carried so much, this symbol here that's red that says I'm extremely overloaded just basically means that I will slowly wear out of breath. So if things do go wrong and the Z's do decide to turn up, I'm not going to be able to run away. So I think I've got 13 planks. I've got at least another 9 in the car. I think now's a good time to actually escape, because I think I've actually got pretty much everything that I wanted and more. And let's get in the right side of it as well. Okay, so we can actually drive the car. And we're on our way back to the other end of Muldraugh. I'm going to weave our way through the Z's. And hopefully, the grand plan... Well, Mr. Lava, you've come to the right place. I've got lots and lots and lots and lots of videos where we play from scratch. And as I said, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I will always explain. People tend to have problems with Project Zomboid, and then they find it too difficult, and then give up, and they never play it again. It's quite an unforgiving game if you don't know what you're doing. So one of the best things to do is, if you don't feel that you're very good at it, and you're constantly dying and you're not surviving for a long time, then what you can do is you can make life easy for yourself by creating yourself a custom sandbox. And with the settings in the custom sandbox, you can make your character strong, you can reduce the amount of zombies, you can make the zombies weak, you can increase the rarity of the loot, so the loot is very, very abundant and common, so you've got access to pretty much everything you need. And then from there you can just learn the basics. Most people fall foul of things like bandages, and you can rip up clothing off of zombies to create rags, which you can use as bandages. Yeah, I mean, you know, quite a few people come here, come to the channel, and they've had the same experience that you have. The longest I've actually survived in Project Zomboid is I don't know. I mean, a year or so, but then that's usually a case of in the multiplayer games that we do here on the playthrough. Is we get to the point where we've got a base in Rosewood, we've got a base in Muldraugh, we've got a base. Sometimes we base up in West Point, but not all the time. But then when we end up in Louisville and we've pretty much got Louisville under control, we just wipe the server and start again. So, yeah. So, yeah. Let's do some basics. If you want to get on this particular server that I'm playing on now, you can. It's hosted by a community called SurvivorCity, which are a great bunch of guys. And the details to get on this server are in the description below. Feel free to get on and play. So, where are we? So the first things that are going to happen to you in Project Zomboid is when you start off, for the first 7 days, you're going to be able to watch TV. If you tune the TV to Life and Living, you will get programs at 6, 12 and 6. So 6 a.m, 12 a.m, sort of midday, 6 in the evening, and they will give you passive experience. Now, we've got mods on this server which allow us to basically read books, and that will give you the experience from reading the book, meaning you don't have to do repetitive tasks over and over again to basically get on, if you see what I mean, in the game. So that's cool. That's 2 mods called... That's one word called Book Learner. And that's a really useful one. That's a good way to sort of like get your skills up to where you need, so that you can do a load of the stuff that you want to do. And then you just have to read books. Another way of getting passive experience is by going to one of the video shops like HitVids, and then from there what you can do is, if I just deal with this quickly, is you can then put the video in a TV set that has a video recorder in it, and then you can get passive experience from that as well. And hopefully, if I go carpentry, I've got enough for a set of stairs. Now, stairs only go in 2 directions. They only go to the top left and the top right. You can't actually have a set of stairs coming to the bottom left or to the bottom right. So we're going to put that just there. Yeah, I mean, there's just me and Super that playing it on it at the minute. We've had Reese on coming on playing, so there are varying different people that come on at different times, but not all at the same time. It is. It's not a particularly active server, but for my live, which makes it ideal for my live stream, really. Where did I put those other planks? Right, so I need the garbage bags. And I need for a barrel a rain collector barrel. Now the reason I want... so I need those 4 in there. Okay, fine. So what I need to do... Actually, I'll shift those out. So I've got them in my main inventory. I probably don't need the wood axes in there anymore. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly do a measure. I believe I know the answer to this already. I believe the answer is 3. What are you talking about, then? Right, okay, so after the first week, or somewhere between 7 and 14 days, the water and electricity is going to run out. You can compensate from this by getting a generator. And if you read the magazine, you find the magazine How to Use Generators, and you read that. That allows you to use a generator, connect it to a building, and provide yourself with electricity, which will power fridges, ovens, lights, that kind of thing. Water's slightly different. So for water, you need to create a barrel of some description, and these are called, under the carpentry, furniture, and they're called rain collector barrels. Now at level 4, you can create the square looking one, which doesn't hold as much, but if you get carpentry up to level 7, you can then build these round ones, which hold a lot more. Now I'm going to say, so this is the corner of the building, and that's 1, 2, and it's like the 3rd square in. 3rd and 4th square in, that's what I'm after. Off that corner. Right, so what we'll do is we'll build a rain catcher barrel up here. And it's from this corner. I'll go carpentry, furniture, rain catcher barrel. It's like 1, 2, 3. So it's that one. And if I can get some more wood. So that's 1. Right, yeah, the server does have a lot of mods on it. It's got modded cars, it's got modded books, it's got modded recipes. So it has a recipe called Michon's Katana, which so you can create a katana out of metal and wood and twine and other bits and pieces. So yeah, it does have a few mods on it. Okay, right, let's get in the car. What have I got in the way of garbage bags? I should have enough for another barrel. If I grab those 3 planks. And those 6 planks, that should be more than enough. I think, if anything, I'm going to be short on garbage bags. And then all I need for it to do is rain. Right. Now, these barrels will catch water when it rains, and I can plumb them into the sinks underneath. So let's do carpentry, furniture, rain collector barrel. Right, so that's above the 2 sinks in the bathroom below. Oh, my character's hideously... Alright, so what I'll do is actually I'm overloaded, so I'm going to drop the wood up here, and it's about here, so 5 planks. I'm going to drop the nails as well, because I don't really need them. Hopefully... Okay, so the other tip is, you see I've got an empty bottle in my main inventory. I've got some spares in my backpack. So what it is if you keep a bottle of water in your main inventory like this, your character will keep themselves hydrated. You won't need to do anything. You'll just need to sit there. The character will just take drinks out of that water bottle as they need it. Right, so if we go here with a pair of scissors. Now that was something I wanted to demonstrate, but I'll have to do that a bit later. Most items, if you take them and you can just go rip clothing, it will create for you rip sheets and sometimes give you some thread as well. You can combine different spools of thread into one, but the rip sheets, you can use those as bandages. If you want to sterilize bandages, so that you end up with sterilised sheets, sterilised bandages. So you can see here I've got bandage, and at the bottom I've got sterilised bandage. Now the difference is, the sterilised bandages are bandages that have been treated with either bourbon, so you basically sterilise them with bourbon, or disinfectant, which you can find at either bars for the bourbon, or disinfectant from medical practices, or if you have a pot of water and a stove, what you can do is you can then boil some water, and then when the water is boiling, you put the bandages in, and you get the option to sterilise the bandages with boiling water, which is by far the easiest, I think. It's the more common. No, I've not played with the Bandits mod, but I have played with Super Survivors. There are playthroughs from years ago that I did with Super Survivors. Hopefully those sort of things will be coming in the not too distant future, maybe build 43, 42. When those come, because sort of build 43, build 44, because build 42, we're still thinking build 42 is going to turn up this year. That's going to bring a lot of new stuff with it. From the crafting side, there'll be NPC animals in there. There's improvements in the lighting system. You'll get Project Zomboid. It's all flat. It's all on the same level. So you either build up or but at the moment you can't build down. So basements are coming as well in build 42. There's a 32-story building. Oh right. Oh okay. Yeah. Yeah. Super Survivors was a little bit like that as well. And what it was every now and again you'd come across a survivor who's just being chased by a horde of zombies because they've just attracted her. But sometimes they were friendly. Other times they'd try shooting you. And it's the only time where I've had to treat a wound with a bullet, which was quite interesting because you had to use tweezers to get the bullet out, then had to disinfect it, then had to do the wound. But yeah, sometimes you could build up a community with Super Survivors, and that idea of community is where they're trying to take projects onward, so that you build up a community of people, basically. And the idea is instead, at the moment, you could be a carpenter, a burger flipper, a policeman, a fireman. Those traits those professions won't exist anymore. They'll be sort of like blacksmith, potter, that Fletcher. I guess I don't think bows and arrows are coming into the game without mods anyway. But you get the idea. The whole profession side of it will be sort of like more medieval, if you like, because it's like post-apocalypse. Okay, yeah, no, anytime, Mr. Lava, go and enjoy your breakfast. Come back. Don't forget to like. Give us a like on the old like button down there. Right, so we have Chubby Mule. Hello, chap. I was wondering where you were. Right, so we've got the pipe wrench. The pipe wrench allows us to, now that we've got the rain catcher barrels above those two sinks, to basically plumb these sinks in. So now that I've got the barrel above and I've got the pipe wrench in my inventory here, I now get the option.
And we're back with Van here.
Yeah, and this is Super, who I usually play with. So I get the option to plumb in the standing sink, the white standing sink, which is what I'm going to do. And then I can do the same to the other one, because that's also got a barrel above it. But now if we go to these ones over here, I don't get that option because they don't have the barrels above, because I haven't built them yet. So I think this, if I remember rightly, if I go carpentry, I'll just use the wooden crate. Actually, maybe I need the bits and pieces. Yeah, so I think that's like 4 away from there. So that'd be like 1, 2. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, and then it'd be on the 4th one. Okay. Now the one thing I'm missing though, what I'll do is I'll just stash these sheets and thread over here, so they're out the way. Along with the antidepressants, they can go in there. I'm going to keep the pipe wrench in my backpack for the moment, whilst I scout out for some more trash bags. Because I've only got one more trash bag. Oh, I've left those on the floor. Pick those up. If you want to repair your car's bodywork, then screws are a must-have. Right, hopefully, If I dive over to the... Ah, maybe. Just maybe. Yes. I haven't looted these yet. That's useful. And there should be 2 more over here. That's good. So if I go carpentry, furniture, rain collector barrel, you need 4 garbage bags per barrel, and I only need 1 to make the other 2 barrels I need. But I will need to make more, and the reason I'll need to make more is because we need barrels that we can wash ourselves in. And I think I know exactly where to get those bags from. This bin just here.
Alright, and you said we're in Muldraugh today?
Yep. So,
alrighty.
Just snagging bags and things from varying premises.
Because I'm sure we're going to need either carry capacity or we're going to have weight.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just... Right, so how many bags have I got now? I've got 12. I've actually got enough for 3 barrels. I could do with another 4, ideally, so that I can build 4 more barrels. And the reason I want, like I say, I want 2 over the sinks and I want 2 to wash in. So I need to find 4 more bags. Let's try this trash bin over here. Yep, looking good. Right, so this is the video store. Well, we've actually raided in here previously, but it does come with a TV that has the option.
Did you see at the Rosewood base I did get that double door going?
Yes, I did. I had to open it to get out. So you've got the option to put the videos in the TV and play them and get the passive experience from them. However, you need to have electricity to do that. So if you've got a TV in your base, you can do that with. That's very useful. And we quite often do that.
What, that watch videos?
Yeah. Especially when our characters have died like mine did. I found it very useful. Because it doesn't take anywhere near as long.
Well, you died once, I've died once. We're tied up right now. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so during the playthroughs we have a bit of a competition of who dies the most. So far, we're neck and neck. Oh, there was a garbage bag.
Alright, I'm gonna go check the police station in Rosewood here.
Okay. I'm actually in the police station in Muldraugh.
Any refills?
Bear with me, don't look like it. Let's go with no. Just what we left on the floor, basically. Ah, Holy Grail. So we've got enough for 4 barrels. I'm going to run away with... oh, okay, so we've got an unfriendly. Just the one.
Well, Rosewood seems to be pretty quiet, so...
It's Sunday, chubby mule. Oversleeping's a thing. Okay. Alright, so we may need some more planks. Which shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't know why I didn't bring my car. I guess I'm just not being lazy today. Oh, there's a Z on the other side of that. We'll avoid him like the plague.
Well, we got one in the police station here in Rosewood.
Okay.
Banging on a door when there's perfectly good empty windows.
Yes, the zombies aren't the brightest in this game, but when they're trying to chase you, they're pretty on the ball.
All right, so the police station in Rosewood is empty.
Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use... Yeah, go for it.
So yeah, my shopping trip for the shotgun shells and that was a bust.
Okay. And with a bit of luck... Right, so... 2, 3, 4... I think it's going to be there. And I think the other one's going to be next to it, but I'm going to need at least another few planks. Which is why the wood axe is going to come in handy, because it's by far the easiest way to cut down trees. I'm going to need a saw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to grab that, and at least have it in my inventory. And we're going to go cut some trees down.
And the fire station is not refilled either.
No, okay. I may need to address that, because that seems like a long time since it's respawned. That's a tree. Okay, so each log gives you about 3 planks. I don't think I have the option to do anything with them because, funnily enough, now using the axe against the tree exerts you, so I'm very exerted at the minute. Excessive exertion.
I'm speeding down the main streets of Rosewood. High speed, 100 miles an hour.
High speed, low drag. Right, so I need my saw in my backpack. Now, one of the interesting techniques that you can use that's in build 41, I don't know whether it would be in build 42 because it hasn't arrived yet, is if you're suffering from high exertion, like I am at the moment, what you can do is you can sit on the ground.
Okay, I got 3 hand axes with me, so...
And then you can still cut logs. And still saw them. And even though your character's got up, he's still perceived as sitting down, so your character still recovers. It's quite cheeky. You see, it's just gone down, even though technically I'm sawing logs, which should be something that increases my exertion levels. It's really quite cheeky, that. So we'll do that again, sit on the ground, and then we'll saw some logs. And each log's giving me 3 planks. Now that should be more than enough. It should give me 12 logs, which should give me 3 barrels. Which should be enough to complete off the barrels that we need. Because I've got 1 on the roof and then I've got 1 to put down, 2 to put down at the side. So we've got all the bits we need. I'm going to swap out to my other axe.
All right. Zombies really filled up the streets, didn't they?
Yep. And those dastardly things. Now, if I've got those in the right place, which I think I have. Yeah, character's very overexerted again. I should now be able to. I'm going to put the other two just here. Okay, so I should have used up all of my planks and nails, but because I've got the pipe wrench, still got a plank. I should now be able to plumb in these two. So because I've got the barrels on the level above, and as long as they're in the 9 squares above the sink, because I've got the pipe wrench, I think I might need to move the pipe wrench into my main inventory. I then get the option to plumb the sink in. Now, what this does is it catches rainwater in the barrel. Now, the rainwater in the barrel is actually tainted and you can't drink it unless you boil it off and sort of so that it's sanitized. Then you can use it as drinking water. But if you've got a barrel connected to the sinks like this, it magically filters it into fresh, clean water. So, and that's why we're doing this, basically. Now, one of the things that I haven't done is I haven't got the magazine, I haven't read the magazine to how to use generators. It doesn't matter because the generator is actually connected to this premises, so I can turn the generator on and that will give me electricity. Even though...
And I see you haven't built a wall yet.
No. Even though this character doesn't know anything about generators yet, you can still just turn it on. And then because it's near enough to these pumps, you can then withdraw, get petrol into your car or into cans from them. And of course it gives you illuminations in the building. Now, why have I chosen the garage? Well, first you've got access to the petrol to start off with, and already sinks on a ground floor, so you don't have to do a huge amount of work. But the other thing is all of these shelves, like these ones here, and these book racks here, they will restock at some point. So you technically get a supply of regular food and literature. So that's why I'm here. Yes, they can. Chubby. If it's a set of stairs, whether it's player made or whether the stairs are outside or inside, doesn't matter. They can still use them. They can still path them. So although we've started off with this base here with the basics, in that we've got electricity, and when it rains we will have water and we will have barrels to wash in. It's not actually protected yet. So the next part of this will be to start putting a wall round it. Now there's several ways you can do that.
Right now.
Yeah, so let's go take a look and see what Super's up to. Where are you?
Right over this way.
That doesn't help. I'm over here. Where's over here? This place, over here.
I'm over here by the blue car.
Oh, right, okay. I can't run very fast. My character's still hideously exerted. When you say the blue car, do you mean the blue car next to the gas station, or the blue car somewhere else?
Keep going past the blue car to the corner. The road corner.
Yep, not seeing anything. Let me continue in the other direction. I might be able to find you then.
I'm right behind you here.
Really? Oh yeah, there you are. I could not see you for love nor money.
Well, it is dark, I mean.
Yeah. Right, so you actually want to go this much. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I could go in closer, but I mean...
No, I think this is good.
This was just where the trees were.
Yeah, I'd cut a few down. Right, so that's where Super's going to start building the wall. And then what we can
I figure
do...
it gives us a nice solid line to actually...
I'd go one more.
Because you got this sidewalk.
On this side, just incorporate the sidewalk, because then that'll incorporate the stairs.
Yeah, basically you just take this here. You take the sidewall here. It goes all the way, the sidewalk, this edge of the sidewalk.
I don't suppose it actually matters whether we can get back up on the roof, provided... Yeah, because you want to join it up with the wall, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it goes right into the wall.
Yeah. That saves us a lot of work going along that side. So if we were to bring it out another notch, so that the wall actually coincided with this line of grass, it would encompass the stairs as well, but then we'd have to build a wall further along. I mean, provided we stopped here at the bottom of the stairs, that would be fine. But my character is hungry
again.
See, I'm
again. Thinking.
You're thinking. You are. Good for you, sir. It does happen.
And the reason why I use the more builds walls is because of the fact that you're still using the same amount of stuff, just saving yourself the step of having to
build the frame.
Extra.
Yeah, because you have to build the frame to start off with, and then you have to put the wall on top. Whereas because the mod we've got called More Builds allows you to just basically build a wall rather than having to build the frame for it and then put the wall on top. Right, so we would probably take it up to this line here. That's level with the middle of that bit of road. Maybe all the way up to there, so we're encompassing just this large area here. Now, one of the things that this doesn't provide us with is an area to farm with, unless we encompass some of the green areas. But there's nothing to say that you have to have your farming products inside a walled off area of any kind. You don't have to. You can, as long you can have them up there. You can actually build planters, can't you, as well? So we could build planters and put them in places like by the side here, or in these bits and pieces. Never done it. Why is my character so exerted? I'm not running. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to relax.
Mine's because of the fact that I've been chopping trees.
Yeah, mine seems to be permanently exerted. I don't know why. It's not like I'm over encumbered or anything. Yeah, you can see that
I think we can delete all these.
Super and I have similar sense of taste in clothes. And they're both wearing combat stuff and a black motorcycle helmet.
Yes, but some of us have a better taste of where to sit out.
Yeah.
That way, in case you end up having to leave, while you're sitting. Oh, It has been a proven fact that you can cut trees with a meat cleaver.
Oh, I bet that takes some effort though, and I bet the cleaver doesn't last very long either.
No, but it's just a proven fact. You can get at least one or two trees done.
I'm gonna put the nails in there. Hammer in my backpack. Right. Okay. So we just need it to rain, and then we've got access to water, a lot of water, which would be very useful. We've got petrol for the generator. We've got a generator wired in. We're just looking for some of the niceties, like a stock of food, which we don't have at the minute. So we should go and perhaps try and raid greens, see if we can find any food up there that we can bring in. Might be worth putting some crates in here as well. No, that's not thunder, that's a motorcycle. So technically thunder.
Taking a thunder outside of your...
We have
house.
actually had a single rumble of thunder today.
Yeah, basically I would take and go right to this here.
Oh, this corner.
Right here.
Yeah. And start going across.
And then go right down this way.
Right.
Encompass this gas station part of it, this fuel part.
Yeah.
We'll go basically down to this other sidewalk. And just do this, follow sidewalk again, and because each sidewalk actually does take in.
Oh, you're all the way over there. Good grief. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill a few trees before it's all said and done.
Yeah, mass deforestation is a thing in Project Zomboid. If I remember rightly, not too far away from him, we'll investigate this when it gets daylight. There's a group of Z's just in the direction I'm headed, sort of like down left. I remember coming across them before.
And while you're sawing logs, you can actually sit on the ground, and after you're exerted, it'll make you rest. As I have just proven with my
Okay, let's sit on the floor.
So I'm putting walls on each section that I'm gonna just go straight down here. I'm gonna put a sectional wall to show what I mean. And as per usual, for what Ven knows, is I am really good at building a base.
He does have his uses.
Yes, I do actually know how to build a base pretty much from the ground up.
Yeah. Well, and that was one of the challenges that we did in one of our playthroughs, where we had to start in Riverside. We had to build a base from scratch. We couldn't use existing buildings, and we had to.
Yeah, but you'd have to
on.
admit, considering I had existing buildings around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was proven fact I had existing buildings around me that I literally still built the base from the ground up.
You spent most of your time knocking them down, I seem to remember. They were a shadow of their former selves, let's put it that way.
But hey, it was effective.
It was, yeah, no doubt about that.
All right. And I deforested a lot too.
Yeah, that's true. As I said, that deforestation is a thing in Project Zomboid. Right, it's beginning to get daylight. Right, so beyond these set of trees here, there was a camp last time we played through.
And it's starting to get foggy.
Yeah, just seen that. Alright, swap out to my other axe. Alright, so in this clearing over here, is there a camp? Doesn't look like there's a camp here now. Well, not in this playthrough. But this area, there was a camp spawned here with a few Zeds in it and a few supplies. Okay.
Have you made it down toward the warehouse yet?
Yes. I've been to the warehouse, picked up the nails, a wood axe, lots of glue, and basically hightailed it back here with everything that I needed, including the pipe wrench, which I've just used. You should find boxes of nails, maybe in the blue sports car.
Yeah, well, I'm opening a can of peas here in my car. There we go. Well, what do you think? Should we go venture down to Greens?
I think that's the next best step. Yep.
And then we'll come back here and work on our building.
Oh, good grief. My Hummer started first time.
So I got the trailer along so we don't...
Yes, I just hit the post. I was eating.
There was a stop sign there, Ben.
Well, not anymore, because I think I just knocked it over.
No, it's still there.
Just a bit crooked.
Oh. Yeah, you tried to straighten it. Well, we got a zombie over here trying to wander over to our base area. I am going to deal with him accordingly. Hey, you. Do not wander any farther, you coop.
Right, so this is where we're trying to go and get food from. If I just hit another post, I have. I'm good at hitting posts today. It appears to be my raison d'etre.
Have we been in this since this restaurant hasn't been hasn't gone down yet? Burnt down?
No.
Have we been inside and checked the food?
Yep. It's mostly rotten from what I remember.
Egg? Fresh egg carton? Fire extinguisher. Stale potato.
Oh, for God's sakes. I've been bitten. I've been killed.
You have bit the dust again?
Yep, I'm currently wandering around in a group of nasties. I've dropped my axe. God damn it. Oh well, I got the most of my base up and running. I'm going to restart in Muldraugh. Oh, that's annoying.
You're
it's
completely
like
dead?
Oh yeah, I'm a zombie already.
So they really got you.
Oh yeah, good and proper.
Where was it at?
Just next to Greens.
Alright.
God damn it. One of them bit me. Somehow I managed to get past my attack, which was really infuriating because that happened. That's been happening a lot recently. That it's not targeting quite right.
Alright. Come here, you.
Right. Oh, where the hell am I?
Well, I know you're... I know I didn't kill you there. I see your...
My axe on the floor.
Come here, you blokes. Which one are you?
It's the one wearing a helmet.
Yes. I'm trying to bring them over.
I'm in I was in one of the usual starting houses. I'm on sort of like the southern end, I think. Let's avoid that group. Let's just melt into the trees. And avoid those guys over there as well. All of those guys over there. We'll definitely be avoiding that lot. If possible. Right, I think I'm by the school, which is bad. Yeah, I'm at the football field. Okay, so that's the main drag there. So I'm not too far away from the main drag. There's a sports car just sitting around here. There's the baseball field. Right, okay, so when you get caught out like I just did, it's very difficult to escape, especially if you get bitten. If you get bitten, you're dead. It's as simple as that. But if you don't have sprinters, getting away from zombies is actually reasonably easy, because if you see what's happening here, they're just melting away. They're just losing distance on me. You can just walk away from zombies, and provided you're not overexerted and losing, running out of puff, you'll be fine. You see the distance that's slowly getting between me and that zombie?
Yeah, stirred up a little bit of a hornet's nest.
Yeah, that's normal for us, though.
That's normal for me.
I'm at Pizza World.
I'm still over here by Greens.
Okay, well, I'm on my way. I'll get there. I've probably got most of Muldraugh to walk through. But what the hey? It's doable.
Well, there's that chance I have actually got your body around here somewhere with this group.
Well, at least I managed to get most of everything done for the base and getting it to a point where it's got water. So my death wasn't in vain by any stretch of the imagination. My character was useful for 58 days.
58 days or just days in general?
Well, for as long as he was alive.
Well, let's just say that I'm about ready to stir up the hornet's nests.
Oh,
some more.
I'm literally by Greens and I'm seeing you.
Yeah, you want to be ready because I got a bit of a party going on here.
Yeah, this is kind of around where I died, so.
Yeah, well, I got the party going.
Question is, where did my guy wander off to? Because he got up and I didn't get the chance to do anything other than, just die.
Well, he may be hanging around somewhere out of that crowd.
Oh, I found my car.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I actually died exactly here because this is where my axe is. So I'm not going to be too far away from this spot.
Nice try, buddy. Here, let me get behind Ven here. And I'll kind of...
got some despawners.
Are they going to despawn enough to where I can actually...
Yeah, well, the problem with them doing that, though, of course, is they also respawn. At least when you least expect it.
Alright. Just hopefully your body didn't despawn with them.
Doesn't matter if it did or it didn't. Most of everything that was really important was in the top of my car. Haha! You're not going to kill me again? Because they've all just turned up.
Yep.
They weren't there a second ago.
Yeah, I heard them. I heard them coming up from behind, trying to come up from behind me.
Yeah, my body's definitely not in that lot. The dreaded click of doom.
Not of doom. Just the dreaded click.
Just the dreaded
Let me
click.
use this car to kind of... See, what I do is I... See, what happens in this case is... Are you okay there, Ben?
Yep. I'm just gathering crowds. See
I
how
hear
many
the
I've got.
smack of the baseball, of Ben's baseball bat.
What I'd really like to do is pick up my axe, which I've just done. Right, let's put that in there. Move my car back slightly.
And Ven's using my trick.
It's an old trick.
Use the car to battering ram.
Yeah. Just makes them a slightly bit more squishy.
You handle that crowd. I'm going to handle this crowd.
Okay.
I'm going to funnel them here.
Oh, I found me.
You found you?
Yep.
Well, kill you.
Yeah, that's kind of the intent.
See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do this as... So I know of this area that has this little mall here. I'm going to keep them. Come on, everybody.
Come on, everybody.
I'm going to keep your attention here. And I'm going to play the tunnel effect.
Okay, crawler and a walker.
This is going to get more bang for my buck.
Right, I've killed me.
You killed yourself?
I've killed myself. It is an official thing.
All right, so now, if I can get rid of these guys.
Oh yeah, they took the hell out of my gloves. Oh, my camo pants survived. Of course, the scarf brought the farm, as it always does. I've snagged my water bottle. Let's go there and just hit the loot all. It's better. And then go fanny pack to fanny pack. Fanny pack to fanny pack. And then everything else I'm just going to take and it's going to drop on the floor like that. You can always come back for it later. Oh, I don't know where my character went, but when I came down this way, all of a sudden he turned up. It's like, oh yeah, look, there's me. Swap out weapons.
I'll leave you to... Ah! He tried to sneak by you.
Let's walk away.
There. It is a very well-known fact that after Super gets done with these guys, very few are left standing.
Well, that's kind of the idea, right?
Exactly. All right.
Okay, that looks like a massacre.
Are we ready to go back to base for now?
No, Jesse, hi, welcome to the channel. No, it's not a vanilla. There are quite a few mods on it, one of which you are looking at now. In other words, the Hummer. The Hummer is not vanilla, it's a mod. We have mods on for other vehicles as well, including some trucks and the Hummer, and there's a Pontiac 69 and a Dodge Charger. There are some book ones, there are some building mods as well. So there's a host of bits and pieces, clothing, that kind of thing. I don't know, clothing? I think we've tried some clothing mods, but not in this playthrough, maybe. But the server you can get on, details are in the link in the description below. And of course, try and demonstrate stuff as I go along, like I have been this week, like demonstrating how to get water up and running in our base.
Well, you also demonstrated how to die too.
Yeah, I did that. I did that in a rather rapid success. As in, I missed with one of the zombies in front of me didn't get targeted, managed to bite me, and then the rest just grabbed me, and that was it.
Well, you know what? There's a bunch of zombies around greens. I'm gonna take and herd them up. I'm gonna deal with them. We need to go to greens.
Yeah, we do need food. It's one or two behind you, mate.
I figured. You handle them. I'm gonna take care of these ones.
The one thing we don't have is custom weapons. The only one that we do have is Michon's katana. And I haven't seen the magazine for that yet, so I can't build it. Well, if you're a fan of the Walking Dead, you'll know that Michonne's one of the characters in that, I believe. I've never seen it myself, but I believe that's where it's from.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Walking Dead. Here. Come here, you guys. Come here. Everybody circle around. Let's circle around. We do not need to be all over Kiddly-Wampus.
Piddly-Wampus? What? That's a new one.
Kiddly-Wampus.
Yeah, never heard that one before. Just keep swinging.
Oh, we got an SUV here. In the parking lot over at Greens. Here. We do not need to be having an 8-up
Where are all of these zombies coming? These must be the ones that despawned. As I said, the problem with zombies despawning is they like to turn up at some of the most inappropriate moments, just like that. So I'm just going to wander away gently, get some distance. That way I stand a chance of fighting. And what I'm going to do is going to eat. So they're still coming out of the woodwork from next to nowhere.
Alright, so we are going to go Down this way here. Come on, everybody.
God.
We are gonna. You guys are gonna all come down this alleyway, and I'm gonna deal with you accordingly.
And the problem because I'm exerted. Oh, that's close. Is I'm not doing as much damage. And it really annoys me that the context menu and the aim button are exactly the same button.
So right in front of my gun here.
Everyone line up in front of Super's gun. There we go. That should make life a bit more. Less bunched up. There's still a ton of them. I've got a crawler.
Ah, there's a group that must have been respawned.
Yeah. That's not a nice bunch. Really hate it when they sort of spread out like that, and that's another reason why I got caught earlier. Oop, no. Not having any of that nonsense. Thanks very much. Get a few hits in here and there. And just walk away. That one looked like he got me. What did he damage? Did he damage my scarf? No. Gloves? No. Okay. Obviously only just missed. That's so annoying that the context menu is on the aim button as well. Oh, that's a couple down. Oh, I'm all the way back at hit bids. And now they've all despawned, look. Or they're all in the middle of despawning. Because they're all trying to head back, look. Something I think you only get with multiplayer. And that one just got up. I've just seen a crawler get up off the floor. Can hear you.
I don't think so. You want to take a bite out of me today?
Well, that's their general raison d'etre, right?
Yeah, but Van, the thing is they were point blank. Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't know. Look at this. It's turned out to be a hell of a fight.
Yeah, I'm a little bit overexerted here.
I'm not. I'm slightly exerted.
Yeah, well, I got the extreme red.
Oh, you're in the shit then.
No, I'm not. They lost interest in me.
Oh, good. That probably means they're taking
But
an
I am
interest
going to
in
make
me
my
then.
way down to the... I'm just going to keep walking.
Yeah, that's a wise plan. Right, I'm by hit vids and I'm zombie free, and the I say that just as I said that, 2 more zombies just turned up. Wait, that 3, 4.
Well, I'm going inside the diner near our base.
Missed.
May need to go back and get my car, though. I am stuck inside the diner.
How?
Yes. The diner had zombies hanging around it.
Ah, okay. I'm on my way. In fact, I'm in
So
the
I
diner
got a little
car
bit of a
park.
trail hanging around me.
Okay. Is that the diner
Near our base.
near the base? Right, yeah, I'm there.
I'm on the main drag here.
Oh, okay.
Over here by the stop sign that you hit earlier.
Oh, okay, so that's literally outside our base then. Alright, that diner. Yeah.
I'm kind of just walking here. Barely moving. I got two hanging around me.
I'm overexerted as well now. I went from not being very overexerted to being hideously overexerted.
Yeah, I'm over here by our base.
Okay. I'm going to
I
take a
don't dare
seat.
switch sharp. I'm just gonna keep walking around this wall here of mine. Actually, I'm gonna just walk around our base.
Christ. Oh, you should be able to claim the gas station as a safe house as well. Now I've turned that on in the server.
Well,
Are you still trying to avoid 2 zombies?
yes. We got kind of a Congo line going here.
I cannot see anything. Right, I'm at our base. At least it's raining and our barrels are catching water now.
You're at base?
Yep, I'm in between the fuel pumps.
Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming with friends. 2 friends. If you wouldn't mind greeting them and saying hi to them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find you.
Just stay in between the fuel pumps. You'll see me.
Okay, alright.
Here I come.
Oh, there you are.
Thank you.
Well, there's only one. Don't know where the other one went to. Unless that despawned.
I don't know. I just know that I'm going inside to get a good rest.
Yeah, so just another quick word. If you are interested in joining us on the server, you can. The details are in the description below. Right, so efforts of the day have been to get water from these taps, and I can now fill the bottles from
Well, it's going to give me boredom and unhappiness, but I don't care. My character's hungry. I'm eating raw eggs.
Oh dear.
Or,
yeah, because we didn't get any food.
nope, I can't eat raw eggs because of the fact that they're dangerous uncooked.
Yep.
But you know, they're stale.
Okay. It's hideous weather, though.
Yes. And my car is back over.
I've got one of those ring lights that YouTubers tend to use. For God's sakes, what's my character? The weather must be having an effect on my character's stamina, because I was fine, and then all of a sudden it went straight back to red, even though I'm just walking. So we're gonna have to wait for the weather to pass, but at least we've got water.
Yeah.
I'm just going to rest up here for a minute. And that is a hideous, hideous... I can't claim it because I haven't been alive for more than 5 days. The character died earlier. Oh dear.
Yes. Therefore, your character is... So I'm looking at my TikTok type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my videos of my most recent one, I did a poll. I said, am I good looking? Yes or no? So far, it's gotten 337 views
Nice.
in 24 hours.
Cool.
I did it just for content type thing.
That's fair enough.
I mean, I don't get my original Riddler cosplay, though, the original video I posted, 854 views.
Nice. Very nice.
Most of my videos, just with pictures of me and everything, even in cosplay stuff, have done over 250 views.
Very nice. So if cosplay is your sort of thing, don't forget to join the Discord, link in the description below. Super does 3D printing and cosplay, obviously, and he's got some very, very interesting projects going on there. So join the Discord and get in the discussion. Take a look at what Super's working on next.
Well, actually, I'm working on my Riddler.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had somebody on Whatnot. They're a friend of mine, friendly lady and everything. She actually took... Ooh, there's some candy here. I'm eating some peanuts.
Yeah, I'd probably clean the shelves off into there.
That's okay, it's food. It'll cut the edge off.
I want to see whether the weather is actually having an adverse effect on my stamina. I'm pretty sure it is. Especially if the weather's really heavy.
Right. I'm gonna stash my hand axe and as well as this. He's gonna be rotten eggs. All right, so the bathroom sinks are tapped.
They are tapped, all of them. All 4 have a barrel each, and there's 2 barrels to wash in outside by the generator on the south side.
Alright, now that I am actually... Yeah, I think today I'm going to take right now, currently, till... I'm just not going to have my car for a little bit.
I think what it is it's how wet your clothes are. If your clothes are really, really badly wet, I think that affects your stamina and all. But it's like the light, the ring light that I've got, it's like flashing in time with the flashes on the screen. Go down here a bit, because yes, I know there's 3, 4 following me. About 5. Make that too many. I'm not fighting that many if I can help it. I'm just gonna walk away.
It's raining cats and dogs.
It is literally bucketing it down. I mean, from a point of view that I've just built the barrels in this today's live, and it's absolutely hooling it down with water. It means we're going to have some pretty full barrels pretty quick, I should imagine. Right, that looks remarkably like my vehicle. Yes, I'm cheesing it with a car.
Well, if you clear my car away, clear them away from my car, I can get down there.
At the moment, I'm just reversing, going forward, reversing.
Thing is, there's nothing wrong with cheesing it with the car.
No. Oh, hello. Kangaroo juice in my car then.
Just don't cheese it too much.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I could always repair the car. Just have to get back in the book learners club again.
So you said there's nails in the building?
They're probably in the back of the blue car down the side. Hello, Mr. Lava again. You've missed some excitement.
You didn't tell me there was a garden fork.
Oh, you obviously didn't hear me say that I picked it up for you as a present.
Well, no, I didn't hear that.
No.
For those who haven't watched the streams before, my favorite weapon tends to be the garden fork.
Whereas mine tends to be the axe.
My favorite of the hand weapons, that is.
Yeah. Right, I feel suitably abated. And I'm seeing Super's car. Right, Greens is a weird building because it's the only one where it has a door that you can't open in a traditional sense of the word. Okay, there's a lot of rotten fruit here, but that looks like canned food to me. Margarine.
You know, before I get further into this build here, I'm going to take apart some of these doors in this building.
Okay.
Because I'm going to need... I am going to need the door hinges and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And of course, I need to go grab... Of course, my tools are in
The car.
my propane torch. Yeah, they're in the car.
Okay, don't worry.
I am, though, going over to the diner, and I'm going to kill those zombies that...
Hello.
Ah, come give me a ride?
Yep. I'm just going to drop off some food because I've just raided greens.
Did we do a good job killing everything?
Yeah, pretty much. There's a few zombies left. Not many. Right, so a quick word about cans. You get square cans and you get round cans. So the tuna, the sardines and the corned beef, they're a ring pull system. You don't need a can opener for them, but the others you do. Now, if you've got the common sense mod, which we do have installed on this server, you can open cans with other things like knives and forks and stone knives and things like that. Right, okay, where are you? Are you in the car?
I'm in the car.
Okay, usually it comes up with the name, but you're not. It doesn't say that at the minute, so I've raided all of the canned goods, pretty much. So we've got a lot of canned goods at the base now.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, because canned goods don't go off ever. See, that's where I did all my running over of things.
I see that.
Have your car, dear boy. Hello. You want to dance, do you?
Thank you for the ride.
Sit.
So, would you say that we need to start moving the operation down this way then?
Yep. I think that's the idea.
Now we're going to have to move things from Rosewood to Muldraugh then?
Yeah, I mean, once we've got a base up and running in Muldraugh, and we're pretty much there, we just need food. Well, I'm in GMT, and
I'm in Central Time.
And he's in Central Time, so I'm coming to the end of my live stream, so I'll be coming off in a few minutes. Oh dear.
But you see where I'm going with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So the next part of this is building the wall along here and then along there and then down and around. And we're going to use the back wall of the gas station here. Excuse me. So that we don't have to build too much, reduce our build capacity. Right, and that is almost 3:30, which is half an hour longer than I usually play. So, oh dear, good grief. Anyway, so it's for this week. What we've done is we've built up the water barrels for our new base in Muldraugh, so we have running water. Last week we built up the added the the generator, so that we've got light and water, and we've now got some food, which is what we were also working with today. Yeah, I won't be, because I'll be moving off. Because I've it's Sunday. I've got family things to do, unfortunately. So if you've liked the stream, don't forget to hit the like button. I'd like to thank you, Mr. Lava, to Jesse, to Chubby Mule, and to Penguin for getting on the chat. Thank you very much. Oh, and Cesar, thank you very much, guys, for getting on the chat and making it an interactive experience. I appreciate that greatly. And like I say, if you've enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like button. and consider hitting the subscribe button and staying up to date with all of our videos. Don't forget, I've been doing this for quite a few years, so there's quite a lot of videos for you to look at if you're interested in other things. But until next week, I hope you have a wonderful week. And it's goodbye from Super.
So long, I just had the FBI jump in.
And it's goodbye from me. Have a wonderful week. I'll catch you again same time next week, 1 o'clock GMT, for another Project Zomboid live stream. But until then, bye bye.